Hi, my name is Maria Cassa Rohrer. I'm Italian, but I've spent half my life in Switzerland. I'm married to a Swiss and I have two young adult daughters. I studied math, and after that, my entire professional career for the past 35 years has been in IT. Today, I've worked in different countries for different companies, and today my role is that of Chief of Staff in IT for one of the largest telecommunication companies in Switzerland. When somebody first mentioned little scientists to me, I got very curious, and I got in touch with them immediately. I was very lucky that I was able to see them in action within a very short time, and it clicked. I realized there was something special to it. I would say that my commitment to STEM comes from my background. Both my parents were teachers of math and science, and I love to watch them teaching. I have seen how much fun it is for kids to watch the teacher come to the classroom with a seed and plant it with them while explaining what will happen to it. The passion for math was always with me since I was in school. I always wanted to study that. After my studies, I even considered pursuing the academic career, but then I took a different professional path. But the passion stayed with me, and that is surely behind my interest in supporting little scientists. I think in today's world, technology is so pervasive that a STEM education is fundamental for children and teenagers. Little Scientists goes right there and fosters curiosity and interest in children from early on and creates the best basis and prerequisites for that. I've been at quite a few workshops with Little Scientists for children between age 6 and 12. And I have seen how happy the children were to play, to learn without even realizing they were learning. They get engaged in activities. When things are explained to them, their eyes get really wide with enthusiasm, and it's really great. What I really appreciate in these workshops is also the fact that thanks to the collaboration between, for instance, Little Scientists and Caritas, these opportunities can be given to children from families with less privileged backgrounds. Yes, there are other skills. I would say that when curiosity is encouraged and learning is experienced as a fun activity, it is like giving them universal tools that they can use to succeed in every field, every domain they choose to work on. There are jobs today that didn't exist 20 years ago, and who knows what jobs there will be in 20 years' time. We can't even imagine that. So the only thing that makes sense to do, and this is what Little Scientists is trying to do, is teach children to really learn, not for a test, but for the pleasure of it. And with that, they will be best equipped to succeed in the future, to have the best possible careers, whatever they might be. For an economy to be competitive and strong, it needs several things. It needs surely innovation, the best use of technologies. It needs an adaptive workforce. It needs intelligence governance. It needs a lot of things. And I believe for all of this to happen, STEM education is a very strong foundation. To face today's biggest challenges like climate change, shortage of resources, healthcare issues, it takes creative minds and innovative approaches. And STEM education, a strong STEM education, is fundamental in enabling the future creative minds to find these innovative approaches. Little Scientists strives to reach out to school children, to children from families of less privileged backgrounds, and to boys and girls. About gender, I love the fact that they show children examples of women scientists from the past to really convey the message that little girls can become whatever they want. I think one of the biggest challenges is that school programs are slow to adapt to the changing reality. And it's also a challenge to capture and retain the attention of small children. They are so taken by the changing reality, by society, everything that comes new, and they tend to absorb that very, very quickly. We need to find a way for schools to approach them with the same interesting and fast-changing pace. I really hope to see Little Scientists, and even more than just the organization, their impact grow. In particular, the collaboration with the schools has a huge potential, the potential to reach more and more children. The future is in today's hands and brains of these children. So that is, for me, the biggest impact that Little Scientists can have. As a community, we can all do a lot. Families, for instance, they can support this mission by teaching their children to love experimenting, trying, and trying again. Playing with science, playing with the nature, and so on. Towns and cantons can help by including in their offer for children, for instance, in their after-school activities such as sport, also offers like the ones of Little Scientists. After all, this is sport for the brain. And finally, I think companies can support by partnering with Little Scientists and spreading its mission across their employees and their families. The long-term effects and benefits can be, of course, tackling today's big challenges, but I think also becoming a more tolerant and more open society, encourage the critical thinking and open-mindedness in general.